The use of computer vision in arts, exhibitions, fairs, shows is becoming very popular, and we have an increasing demand from museums, shopping centers, or entertainment companies that want to offer a unique experience of entertainment. In this video, I want to reply to the most common questions that I get from other museum or entertainment companies for building such solutions. For example, how long does it take to build such solution? Is there any support offer on site for this? And also, do the computer vision solutions integrate with the existing hardware and software used for the entertainment? I'm going to reply to all of these questions in this video. But before starting, let me introduce myself. Welcome to PySource. I'm Sergio. I'm a computer vision consultant, developer, and course instructor. At PySource, we help companies improve their process efficiency, reliability, and scalability with the use of artificial intelligence and computer vision. What are the advantages of the computer vision in entertainment? I can mention a few of them, but you might come up with also other advantages. For sure, when we use computer vision, we can integrate the entertainment in large spaces where we just need cameras around to be integrated. There is no need to use any special glasses or equipment because everything will be detected by the cameras. Multiple people can interact at the same time with this computer vision solution, so it can adapt to one person in front of some screen or some projection, or it can adapt to dozens or hundreds of people at the same time. Also, this is very easy to adapt to any type of people. So whether it's a child, whether it's an adult or families, this computer vision solution will fit all of them. Now that we know the advantages, let's reply to the question that I said at the beginning. How long does it take to build such solution? Of course, this is different for the type of solutions, and we will dive more in depth into this right now. It depends if the solution is for some long-term solution, for example, a museum where on site you want always on the museum some solution actively working long-term. It could be a projection on a wall that when a person or group of people comes, this projection will somehow be interactive, and this in a museum needs to be always working each time the museum is open. So this is type of a solution that will require some longer term of development because it needs to work for a very long time. It needs to take into account all the possible scenarios, like different where there are different variety of people, where there is different lighting, different seasons, and so on. It's different when the solution needs to be built for a project-based event, where the event might be 2 days, 3 days, or 1 week, or a bit more, because the solution is only intended for a short period of time. So in that case, it's also easier to develop and it takes less time to be built. When thinking about the timing to build such solutions, we also need to take into consideration how big is the site where you want to implement this. So is it like 100 meters square? Is it 1000 meters square? Is it bigger? Also, because based on how big is the site, it will change how many people will be there, can be there. Also, how many cameras will need to be involved. This will require bigger infrastructure and so on. So smaller site, of course, usually with similar features required, it's much faster to build such solution. It's also very important the type of interaction that is happening, like is there working with only one person, or it needs to interact with multiple people at the same time, with a crowd at the same time. And not only about the number of people, but also the complexity of the interaction. Do we need just to follow the person on the space? Do we need to get the movement of the arm of this person? Do we need to get facial expression of this person? For example, to draw an avatar. Do we have freedom to put the camera in a certain location, or we need to adapt the solution from where the camera are already placed? So these will all play a role. Now, to draw some guideline and to understand how much it can take to build a solution, I can give, of course, some guidelines, very generic, to understand for the project, because I understand also that for art directors, the timelines are always very tight, and there are usually weeks or few months from the idea of the project to then the execution of this, and always there is something happening at the last moment, like changes in the graphic and a lot of changes which need to be taken into account. Some basic solution requiring a few interactions with dozens of people, interactions with 1 or 2 cameras can be built in 1 or 2 months. This is for a project-based event, where the event could last a few days to multiple days, while for some more long-term work, where the animations need to work like all the time, more things need to be more structured, like for museums or shopping centers. In that case, we can say about for like 6 months to 1 year. It depends, of course, on the complexity of the project, but also we can say that the project can be built step by step, and also interactions and new features can be added like time after time. So it's possible also to start with a small solution and add multiple other features just later, and keep developing and maintaining this new solution. And this was to address as much as possible how long does it take to build an AI with computer vision solution for the entertainment industry. Let's now to reply to the other 2 questions. How does it work for the support? Because I know it's very important to guarantee that everything is working, especially on an event where many things need to match at the same time. There will be someone working with the animation, someone working with the audio, there will be technicians to handle all the hardware and infrastructure and so on. So if some part of that doesn't work, all the event might fail. So it's very important that there is someone guaranteeing that. And usually, like when we work with this, we offer support on site for short-term events where it's a few days to multiple days, to make sure that if any problem arises or any debug, any things will be addressed then on the location right on time for the event. While for longer-term solution, it's possible, of course, once the infrastructure is built, to offer support remotely, to make the diagnostic remotely, and also to provide upgrades and like support remotely to make sure that everything will keep working without any interruption. So this is about the support. Now let's address the other questions that you might want to know about, and does this well integrate with the original infrastructure and software used for entertainment? And the answer is, of course, yes, this will work. Whether it's some 3D animation software, usually all the software, they have some API that can interface with other software. So with the computer vision AI software that we provide, we never had any problem with that. We know that it's very common to use Touch Designer, for example, in such for the animation. We work with some technician that was using that, and everything was well integrated with the infrastructure. But any other software or 3D engine for providing the animation can be integrated, of course, with the computer vision software. I hope this addressed all your doubts about integrating AI with the entertainment and fun industry. If you're an art director, if you work at the museum, shopping center, and you want to integrate such solutions, you can contact us at pysource.com. If you have any other questions or ideas, feel free to share them on the comment section below. This is all for this video. See you in the next one.